Hello there, welcome to another edition of Goblins in Time. Today we're back to 2010 with Christian Bien's list from the Dutch Nationals Top 8. Christian Bien, if you don't know, German player, amazing player since playing since forever. Good friend of mine, and is Gobo Lord at the Source. Used to run the primer before I think Eli took over. Uh, I don't remember when things happens, but it's all there on the source. And this list is extremely classic. I'm gonna tell you what is going on here. First, we're doing mono red, 15 basic mountains. This is before Carvener Souls. I love the pre um, Carvener Souls mana base. They're just so lean. Um, we have 4 wastelands and 3 ports, and we are playing lightning boats. This was the on the survival era. Plus a couple of other things I'm going to show. So Lightning Bolt was very good to kill those wild mongrels and even to kill Vengevines, even though they come back. We needed quick responses for them, easy, right, and cheap response answers for them. We're also playing. We have Morgor Marshal already, and all the 4 player drivers with all the 4 war chiefs. Got a chieftain in there for good measure and some more haste. 4 matrons, for incinerators, 4 ringleaders. This list is so straightforward. It has 1, 2. This is 3 off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 4-offs, which is really cool. And in the sideboard, it has 11 free cards. So it's the Void sideboard with 4 ley lines, 4 chalices. Again, Survival of the Fittest was a deck being played, and there was a lot of Storm as well. This, I'm going to show you this meta game as well, because this is ridiculous. But just to round up, we have our beloved Tuk Tuk Scrapper here, so hopefully he comes up and wins some games. We got a Burtux Liege. I think this is deck against Zoo, because they had a hard time removing this, and also it buffs all your other goblins, so it's really good. There was quite a bit of countertop, or how it was called at that time. It was a base eruption kind of deck, and this was, well, quite good against it. Again, before cavern, so making your creatures not being counterable is very good. And he's playing Pyromancer. I can only imagine that in Germany maybe they had quite a few Goblin players, but yeah, this is not something that I have played with much, apart if I'm competent enough, which I will get to eventually as well. So what we're looking at, yeah, it's Christian Bien list from top 8 of the Dutch Eternal Championship in 2010. So top 8 out of 207 players. And mind you, this was a time where Survival of the Fittest was a card being played. So you can imagine the competition. Like this was one of the decks to beat, and there was a lot of combo, because even though this deck was very good, there wasn't the best, I guess, against Tess and Unt. So, and Show and Tell. So yeah, we had those going on as well, and it has. I really enjoyed Dark Horizons back in the day. It was Mox Diamond, Dark Confident, Lands Matter kind of deck with like Clickcock, Disruption. I always thought this deck was really cool. But looking at the Goblins from 2010, we have some familiar faces here. We have Gene Days' version from Star City Games Open, I guess, Brett Green, yeah, for Teen Street Hooligan, and Crows and Grips as well. Again, Survival being played, Dread still being played. So Crows and Grips, very good card. And as I mentioned as well, geez, so much Survive here. Reanimator, there was quite a lot of combo. It's not in the top 16, but there's Mind Break Traps used to make sense. His choice of Graveyard Hate was different, but you know, many different things can work. And we had 2 undefeated GP Goblin lists, which is amazing to see, and they're quite different. We've got a red-black with 23 lands, which I quite like, with 3 Siege Game Commanders, which is a bit insane nowadays. A couple of Weird squads, and sideboard power drivers. So curious stuff going on in here. And we also have a mono red list, which is a lot more straightforward. We'd like to point out the other decks being playing Standstill with Loam, Madness, Merfolk with Black, Saito list, combos, and you got Zoo as well as Countertop. But I would like to call the attention as well to this list, which I may play as well, because this I just encountered this, and this is amazing. It's top 8'd of almost 500 players with Goblin, and mind you, I think this was at a time still that Mystical Tutor wasn't banned, so you know, decks were a bit broken, and we were doing this and managing to top 8 a 500 people event. Yeah, this list also looks insane. It has 4 Sting Scourger Ward. This chose to play Nature's Ruin as well, and Perish, which I love. Again, survival stuff. And one of the decks that I actually found were pretty cool, yeah, as I mentioned before, is this Base Eruption deck. Is a counterbalance counter top deck with white and black for Dark Confident. He's a Trigon Predator and Daikon Shackles. Things were wild back in 2010, but well, today we're focusing on Christian's list. We are ready to go with all this combo running around as well. I'm surprised. I mean, for Chalice of the Void, it's quite decent against combo. I think especially back then. I don't know if when Christian got this top 8, am I in the right place? No. Here we are. Yeah, I think this was after the Mystical Tutor ban. Yeah, so this was after Mystical Tutor ban, but still, that is really good. And you got, and was playing with Urgot and Gangs, and Doomsday in the sideboard with Shelldock and Emrakul. Ah, so cool. God, how I missed 2010. Alright. Mario Vidal. We're on the draw. If I was the player, I would keep this. I don't think I can keep this on the draw. This is way too fair. Okay. Gonna keep this in Bin Mountain. Have everything else in there. Let's. Oh god. Okay. So I didn't die. This starts making me want to play Lucky first. So let's do that. Okay. Well, I imagine this is what, show and tell? And that I won't have much of a chance. Oh, I need to show you the show and tell list as well from back in the day. Do I have the... Yeah. Playing Iona, Progenitus, Sphinx of the Steel Wind. Like... Still, 3M Rackles, which is pretty powerful. But, you know, it had to have much weaker things as well. Okay, what am I doing here now? Do I port? I think I port. The next turn I can lackey. I mean, I don't have to lackey, but I think I port. Maybe it's a sneak attack coming. Okay, so porting was good, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna do that again. Drop this ringleader and I can cast a lackey. Okay. Could cast Bio as well, but I didn't. If I knew that Chieftain was going to resolve, I would cast Bio. Because then Black could attack next turn. So this is 11 damage, right? So 7, 10, 11. Oh wow! What happened? Oh wow. I don't know. But we take these. I think we need to take these. In this day and age. I mean, with these kinds of lists. Oh, right. I think I may want like all these 8 cards. I think I can get rid of all my removal, right? The deal is I'm leaving Sting Scourger because maybe still Morocco or something like I can beat Antraxa. Chalice, my only hate card, which is not great, but you know, might be something. Dipsu Scrapper might hit up Lotus Petal. Pyromancer may increase my clock. Same with Liege and Shusher. Maybe I don't want one. Yeah, which one I don't want is the question, I think. I think it might be Liege. Okay. I like that we can see like Port doing a lot of work in this kinds of list. Like they were back in the day, there were not a lot of removal for Vial. Basically, there was no removal for Vial. So it tended to stick quite often. And we could use... That's why the mana denial aspect of the deck was in a much better position, because we could safely generate mana through our artifact while denying mana from our opponents. Now, that is a way less reliable technique. It just doesn't work as well. Not only creatures' decks are more efficient, but there are many ways of answering Vial. So yeah, we're playing Ancient Tomb and just getting on with our game plan instead of trying to defeat our opponent's game plan, I guess. I mean, trying to make their deck not work. Not defeat them, we always try to defeat their game plan, I guess. Alright. I mean, I think I have to keep this. Not having Pyroblast It's a choice that I'm like, oh god, how did we play so long without Pyroblast? It's so weird to think about it. Classic Island Ponder. I think I played Chalice first before even playing a land. They dazed this. Okay, they didn't daze it. I would have another one. And this turn 2 has always been a point of contention for me. It's like, do you want to port turn 2 or do you want to cast Chalice of the Void? Chalice of the Void is more powerful. Port does something different and is uncounterable. So I think it's a very hard decision. I think my opponent has what it needs already, and I'm going to port, especially because if they kill Lucky, I feel like I should Chalice. Okay, let's see. Because if they kill Lucky, I feel like I need my most powerful play. Okay, they haven't. And if I'm going to port, what do I port? They have Ancient Tomb. Oh, they cannot have Petal, so they cannot cast Sneak Attack. So I'm going to port blue. This way they cannot cast either Sneak Attack or the other one this turn. So if they had a Peto in play, I'd probably just do that. So this is 6. 12. Okay. Yeah, I am for sure wastelanding them, right? So I have 6 damage. 7, 8, 9, 10 does not kill them. How do I ensure they die next turn? I don't know if I can. If I had a Prospector, that would do the trick, right? I don't. I can hedge against Show and Tell and Matron for Sting Scourger because they don't. Yeah, then I don't lose to Atraxa. Okay. All right. I think it was my first match 1 win. Yeah, I do think, yeah, I was going to go for Sting Scourger, right? Then that was, I guess, 2-turn clock. Everything was a 2-turn clock. I mean, yeah, I dropped the Matron, then I still need 2 turns to kill them, right? Yeah. So having the Sting Scourger in my hand seems to be the best bet. All right. Dub already. in the bank, liking this. I well, having the Siege Gang is the muxes of the old generation, right? It does kill pretty quickly, but it kills much slower than muxes. And you can see, like last game, if we didn't have the board, it would have been much harder to win. Um, Talking about these type of show and tell lists in the day, look at the cards that people had to play back then. It's like the poorest man ponder you could get. It's like not even at 1 mana is it comparable to ponder, which is insane. And they just play white for a tutor. Could get either mana or one of the combo. And people just, I mean, this is not great against Goblin, so this is not a chill at list. So there's more towards something else. The Threshold deck list back in the day, pretty neat as well. So dark trash with Dark Confident, Goyf and Mungoose. The classic 18 lands with 4 wastelands. And playing Diabolical Gusted Mice, Spellsnare, 3 Spellsnares. Oh, I still love this. With Death Mark, this figure. Look at this removal that we had to play. It was all so bad. And Extirpate, again, because survival was a thing. Alright. I am on the draw. Roll a 1. Let's not keep this. Okay. Again, the board hopefully plays a role. The chalice, right? Oh wow. Okay. So yeah, being on the draw was very bad this game already. And we're playing against Eldrazi. Oh god, and I just draw one of the few cards that are completely dead. I have to tap that, right? 4, they have 2 green either way. But maybe they don't have another mana source? Let's see. Nope, they have the best mana. Oh, jeez. Oh my god, stop it. What are they not playing? Because they could have played Microspawn. They can activate that next turn. But like my play is just cast an Incinerator or cycle it. I think I have to let it go. They are probably Cozy X command. Yeah, I'm in the shit. I'm doing 2 of my 1-drop spores. Unfortunately, of my 10 and of my 9 and drops. It's unfortunate. Wonder if I tap this so they cannot search pings? No idea if this makes sense. Could probably concede as well. Like this list doesn't play. If this list played Krenko, which wasn't available back then, I could have a real shot. But the way things are now, oh wow. Yeah. Even on this board, like a Krenko could win. But not like this. Okay, so go to game 2. And I don't have Blood Moons this time or anything like that. Pyrokinesis is good. Don't like bringing in Chalice. Stop battles. I don't like any of this, I think. Maybe Bortus Lich, but what am I taking out? I feel like I need to keep Lightning Bolts. Because I have to kill that broken creature that I forgot the name, because I don't play Magic much. 3, 4. I feel like the odds of connecting with Pile Driver are a bit low. Maybe I dream one of these guys. And yeah, I actually think that killing something with Gem Palm is not the most likely, right? Could play Vaccine Session as well. 2 mana 2/2 that can stop Chalice for the turn to cast a boat. I don't really like that. I'd rather have the Tuk for that effect. Yeah, my sideboard is not good against Eldrazi. I mean, 2010, Eldrazi didn't exist. Yeah, looking for hands that are good against Eldrazi, this is one of the best ones I'm gonna get. Let's see how broken their first turn is. Oh, damn. Okay. I know that this is probably not ideal, but it is way too tempting. Okay, to play the non-dual land. Just because I drew another land. Okay. So they have State Chieftain here. Yeah. And I cannot afford to pay the Echo though. Oh. They cannot afford to attack. Please play Green Monolith and pass the turn. Green Monolith and pass the turn. That's the play. Okay? Nothing else. Oh, no lands. Sure. Okay. So I can drop this and this. And you can be like on top deck war. I can stop attacking. Can attack my war chief. War chiefs. I'm thinking this because I think they're gonna block one, and now okay, if they didn't draw a land, I could, you know, have something. All right, so they have the land, so they get another dual land, so they can play another card. Oh no, another card. Okay. No, now I need to stop attacking. Oh. Yeah. That needs to go. It's not good, is it? It's better in play. Blast Zone. Might destroy it with Lucky. Oh. I don't think I gain much from not playing this. I don't think I want to lose my Lucky to deal 4 damage. Or now that I showed that I don't have a Goblin. 3 damage and lose War Chief. Oh, they have another Koziak's command. They removing Lucky? Or no? You making mana and drawing a card. Then draws a card. Why does it draw a card? Oh wow. This go to 9 so I can take 3 damage. Come on. Yeah, I'm not winning this, am I? I have 5 cards in hand still. That is ridiculous. Because of the blast zone. They're gonna be able to kill my war chiefs. Then I'm done. Can they search for something? Yeah. I mean, I would just put 2 counters in blast zone maybe and kill 2 war chiefs. I don't. Yeah. Well. I don't think it makes a difference. So they play, yeah, no, they're right. They play one spell, I'm just dead. Oh, alright, so 2010 Goblins not very good against Eldrazi. Because Eldrazi this is a broken deck from nowadays. But let's see. What else are we looking at in 2010? Oh, the base eruption. Jeez, even the base eruption was playing. Oh no. This why this is my deck. Why, I mean, oh yeah, I saw this. Ah, lovely sideboard. We had fairies back then. Green lava mice that there's bright. Standstill. Again, 3 spell snares. I love the format for spell snares. Spell snare is such a great card. Mind harness. Oh, this was so annoying. So basically gain control of a red or green creature. Then yeah, ability of keep 1. Quite decent against us. Oh, and this was the bomb. Because most of the bearing Goyf, most creatures would die to this, and because Trigon Predator was being played in decks like Base Eruption, like you could have cast it for just red, and that wouldn't die. And you could play Rockswar Monk, and your Rockswar Monk wouldn't die. Love that. Alright. Round 3. Sorry. We are in the draw again. Again, Jesus, this is on the play. The hints I'm getting on the play is not as good as the ones I'm getting on the draw, which is a bit annoying. Because this would be a banger on the play. Unless they make me believe their combo, I think I should start with Vile. It's something, not having Carverin as well is not something I can do. Is one line of play that I used to like as well. It's Lucky turn 1, Port turn 2, and then if Matron is your only gas, but you still don't know what you are going to need, you can just drop Matron from the Lucky trigger to get another Matron, and then turn 3, once you get 3 mana, you can cast the Matron to get something that, because you know that, not know for 100% sure, but you're more likely that Lucky is going to connect. Okay, so we got another Lotus Petal. Is this the third one? Yeah, this is the third deck we're playing with Lotus Petal. Oh, okay, so Emery is a thing again, right? Because of that card that I forgot the name. Stock Up. Cool. So yeah, again, on the play, I would be so happy. Unless they have a force, and then I ought to be sad altogether. Quite happy though that the only thing they milled, I mean they didn't mill a Lotus Petal, so the only thing they have is a Lotus Petal to cast with Emery. Maybe that changes soon, but I like that. Yeah, Force, Metallic Rebuke, Jesus Christ. Which is a bit bad for me because I want to port next turn, but I also want to play something to start being proactive, but doesn't look like it's going to happen. Stock Up. Stock Up was the card I was trying to think about. Alright, so they have Petal again. I do have Lightning Bolts for this, so I think maybe the Lightning Bolt is the best draw in my deck right now. Oh wow. Not playing land. Or playing Urza Saga. Urza Saga would be very good for them. It would be a nightmare for me. Oh, they're actually casting something. Okay. I don't have Trash Master. I don't have anything that is really good. I think I just bored to deny them being able to collect a crew this turn. So next turn I can have 3 mana to cast Matron, or to developing this Lucky unfortunately is not gonna do anything against this board. I mean, they want to attack with this and they want to tap this, but still, I have 1 card in my deck, 3 lightning bolts that can kill a painter in this board state, and it's not in my hand. If it was, I would cast it in a heartbeat before they have mana up to cast a Pyroblast or something. Alright, so they have found a land, so they can collect the clue and continue to develop their game plan. I can't. Taking both is bold. I don't know how much I agree with that. If I draw a War Chief, I just play War Chief. That I think now that could be the best draw in my deck. Oh wow, Dotcats flips Cameo. Yeah, it's still, I think it's War Chief. Because can pressure Tameo and makes all my cards cheaper. Okay. Well, now I can either Matron for something, and then because it's more, I think it's better to Matron now, because I could cast Lucky and Morgor Marshal. It doesn't accomplish much, it just floods the board a little bit, and it's better to spread that cost, because next turn I may be able to just play Morgor Marshal and Gem Palm, or Lucky and Gem Palm. Yeah, okay. Convince myself. It's fine, everyone. I'm not even sure this is going to resolve. It did. Can I get a Goblin Trash Master? It's not even playing Tuk Tuk Scrapper main deck. Come on, Christian. Why are you doing this to me? Should I get the Chieftain? I think I should get the Chieftain. Power Driver is a good one as well, because everything is blue. If it resolves... Doesn't allow me to pressure Tameo next turn, but neither does Chieftain, if I'm being honest. Alright. Convince myself. So next turn can be slightly mana inefficient if I want to play Power Driver and Lucky. Reason. What's the reason for that? I can discuss this too. Or cast Power Driver and cycle Gem Palm into Emery. I hope they got something like another Emery. What happens to the Lotus Petal? Oh, it's there. This is just blue. So I didn't see it. Yeah. Hopefully they have something bad, like another Emery in hand. Discuss it to mill 2 cards. Nothing. This is rough now, because I can play Bar Driver, which maybe they counter, or I can play War Chief. If I play War Chief and they counter that, I need to draw another War Chief next turn to not be dead. If I play Pile Driver and they counter, I have the War Chief in my hand for next turn, which, well, I need to draw Pile Drivers to not be dead, or a Chieftain. So, yeah, I'm gonna go for the higher upside play, I guess. Resolve. They can be like, oh, maybe it doesn't have mana. Yeah, come on. Third Metallic Rebuke. And just hard casting force. Oh my god. Third target spell. Oh, spell. Oh no, potential control to its owner hand. Okay. Well, not what I wanted to happen, but not everything is lost. I can try again next turn. If I draw a red mana next turn, I can have this 3 into play. Power Driver attack for 10. So yeah, I can kill Tamio. Without Morgul or Marshall, it doesn't kill Tamio. It's a bit frustrating. Yeah, it's annoying. So they gotta finally found a card advantage spell to use with Emery. So they're gonna get 3. Oh, so they're gonna have 2 cards in my turn. Second Painter doesn't do much, but it can double block War Chief and kill it. Yeah, I need another red mana. Damn it. It's just spiraling a little bit out of control, but it's fine. I mean, if this resolves, if everything resolves, then it's fine. I mean, it's not going to be fine, but you know, it's fine. So they can either kill War Chief or these 2. They don't have Otawara. Not dead. They're drawing to their... Can attack them just for good measure here. No, it doesn't matter. So Tamio takes 6. And then they choose these 2 or this. I'm really hoping they choose these 2. Because I have 2 new cards in my next turn. Play Mortal Marshal, can Incinerate or something. Maybe a blocker, maybe Emry, because Emry is actually card advantage now. Damn it. Denying that Emry was at 8, so I couldn't like attack them. Stock up. Alright. So they must be close to getting to Grindstone. Oh wow. Yeah. Decks are powerful nowadays. Now I'm here casting my 1 mana, 1/1, 3 mana, 1/1s, 2 mana, 1/1, 2 mana, 1/1. Oh, they went for mana. They must have a rebuke. Oh no, they're getting more cards. Okay. They must have a Force of Will now. Half their deck. I actually think I target Painter Servant, because if I find another gem palm, I can kill both of them, and then my creatures don't die. And then my pile drivers are just lethal next turn. Gem palm? Oh! I do have the same dilemma as last turn, that if they have a force now, not last turn, 2 turns ago, they have a force. If I play Chieftain and they have a force now, I'm screwed. So they're going to have at least 2 more turns to do stuff. But if I play Pile Driver and they have a force, I can Chieftain. So Tamio dies now, and this dies. But then they have a force for Pile Driver, and I can play War Marshal, and next turn I can play Chieftain and attack them. And Pile Driver attacks for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Only other question is if I port or not. Which I kind of think I do. Because I can play Chieftain and Mogor Marshal next turn. Okay. Well, let's keep Tamio. I'm attacking Tamio, right? Okay. If this resolves, I'm 100% porting. Okay. To island. Now. I don't think I port. I think I have to port them out of interaction next turn. Or... Oh, this is so hard. No. Oh. Let's actually port. Okay, that's my game plan. I was thinking if them losing 2 life could be relevant. I have no idea what's going to resolve next turn, so I don't know. But I decided towards porting because I don't want them to have like stock up mana. And no, there you go. Okay. I didn't want them to have stock up mana plus mana to cast Grindstone and activate Grindstone. But they drew the Grindstone, so it didn't matter. Okay, this is a cool game one. So these can come in. Maybe this. You come in. And these guys as well. Quite a lot. Usually I take out Vials. I don't know if they're playing Karn in these versions now. But I'm bringing way too many cards to also have Vial in the mix. I feel like Sting Scourger is not good enough. So I want 9 cards, Jesus. I mean, if maybe 9, maybe 8, so 5. I want everything here. 6. Yeah, I don't know. This is way too hard for me. It's 28 goblins still. I'm just thinking if I want ringleader, fourth ringleader instead of siege gang. If I get rid of another gem bomb, I think I'm gonna like this. A bit top heavy, but you know, Port is a good draw. Wasteland, decent. Lackey, Power Driver, Chalice, more removal. Germ Bomb, 3 drops are okay as well. So, yeah. I think this is not terrible. I think it's borderline good enough. 1 less mana. I wouldn't be able to keep this. I feel like having an answer to Emery is very important early game. Okay. It's just costing Emery, yeah. Gonna do this with the trigger and the stack. I don't want them to know. Okay. Maybe I should have done end of turn. Because they might have another one. Yeah, this was bad. Oh well. I'll drop. 5-drop. My other 5-drop. That was not the best draw I could have had. But I guess that happens. You draw your most expensive card in the deck. It's a bit unfortunate that I don't have good stuff. Oh. Oh, am I just dead? No. You're a ringleader and get a full house. Thought I was gonna get Kappa, but I don't think those decks play Kappa. I haven't played against that yet. Just heard about it. Mushroom or something. Well, now Wasteland is not good enough. Yeah, I just didn't draw anything. 2 turns. Because yeah, I cannot afford to waste land and go back to 2 lands against someone ticking Emery up. Tamio, I mean. And they're gonna go for the flip. It's not terrible. If they don't kill me, it's not terrible. It's always the case, right? They don't kill me, I'm okay. They're not even gonna get a treasure token out of this Tamio. So I guess that's something. God, how I wish I had a Power Blast in here. Of course. Yeah, this game was a bit disappointing. Maybe I should have mulliganed. Maybe. I'll give you that. But not sure. Sure. Ah, oh well. Okay. Got two more. Two more to go. And I think I've seen here. Did I see painters as well? Yeah. So this was in 2010. So this was something that I had to play against. But slightly worse version. Counterbalance. They play Trinket Mage. Their Nose Saga. No, stock up. Days in a painter deck. God. I mean, 14. Yeah, 14. They have quite a lot of. And everyone and their moms used to play Sensei's Divining Top. Which is Bone Curse. This is really good. And again, 3 spells there. Because the card is awesome. And also, yeah, Survival was everywhere. So I think that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, let's keep this 7. Finally. Okay, so good 7 on the play. Don't have a 2-drop. But if they get rid of Lackey, I can either cycle or kill something that they play. What I hope is that they don't get rid of Lackey and present me a wastelandable land. I don't. Unless I draw a 3rd land, I don't think I should wasteland many lands that my opponent may present. Like if they go Volcanic, Bolchu, and I draw, I don't know, anything. If they play a creature, and I can destroy their board, that's something else. But this I can just jump on. Ah, this is great. Yeah, I do jump on this, right? Then next turn, you can wasteland, bolt something. And get this Morgul Marshal in still? Yeah. Okay. They have a Solitude, I'll be very annoyed. Dodge the bullet. There were reasons to play Mountain and reasons to play Wasteland there. Reason to play Wasteland is if I draw another Wasteland. Reason to play Mountain is if I drew like a Power Driver next turn. So I would be able to Mogul Marshal, Power Driver, and Boat. I feel like having this 2 to play plus a Boat is good enough for this turn. You know what they're gonna do. I don't know. Creatures in Magic now, they have their butts are so big that they may play something that I cannot Boat. That would be frustrating. Or just draw more lands. This is a bit frustrating as well. I do think I Wasteland because I don't know, Nadu. Don't like Wastelanding open mana, but it's crop rotation or whatnot. Okay. Sure. Okay. Be happy to draw something, but I'm also not happy with how the game is. And I do think I pay for the Echo here. Let's see what they do. Okay. And I do think about that. They're struggling with mana. I'm not gonna. I mean, they're not struggling. They just still have 2, and I'm like dealing damage. So regrets. Could have had lethal. Instead, I don't. Oh, no, I couldn't. Yeah. I cannot play this land. Yeah, this is my 4th turn. So yeah, next turn, Ringleader into Power Driver. GG's. Good thinking. What could it be? What could it be now? They got rid of Taiga. Alright, so 4 color, no blue, something. So they want to play all these colors. They just don't want to play Nadu. That's their thing. I think I play Ringleader. It's more mana efficient. I don't think I'm gonna kill them this turn. And casting 3 mana Ringleaders is always satisfying, especially if your deck has 4 Power Drivers and you can draw one of them. Right? 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 Oh, lucky. That's fine. So if they only have 1 removal / endurance type card, they kind of have to do it unlucky, right? No, I'm just gonna send. Yeah, it's endurance. And I imagine it's gonna be lucky. Three life. Yeah, they have their work cut out for them. I don't know how that expression goes. Yeah, hopefully they cannot get out of this. I'd love to draw another land. Make my. I mean, if they're playing like the combo. Oh no. Okay. Ah, okay. They're just playing this value deck. It's an F1 just to get a blocker. They have what 3/4 average reclaimer. Yeah. So I can matron for jump on and kill them. It's 3 damage, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yummy. Okay. Okay. I think I have a decent shot against this deck as well. Unfortunately, I'm playing ley lines. If I wasn't playing ley lines, I would bring like a couple of Rylakov progenitors against this deck, but I don't want to bring in ley lines against it. I am bringing in chalices though. Oh, not chalices, Parkneses. And I'm not bringing in chalices, even though they have a great number of 1-drops. I think it's needed. And what do I cut? I do like my removal. Power Driver's sort of a removal spell. The creatures can get fairly big. But I'd rather try to flood the board and keep removing their stuff with all of these. Alright. Really don't want to get rid of these. Because if I have a Pyrokinesis, Lucky is very likely to connect. What's going on? Weird. So I'm thinking like a War Chief or a Vial. I mean, I took out 3 cards and I put in 3 Pyrokinesis. This is correct. I think this is just bugged. Yeah. Could have taken out the land on the draw. This is not good enough. Yeah, yeah. This is what I meant last time. When I said that like he's likely to connect. Um, I am binning War Marshal because this provides a lot more pressure. And then if I draw land, it's sort of okay. If I draw a red card, I can pitch it to Pyrokinesis. But regardless of what they do, I think I play lucky turn 1. Unless I can't. So they went 6 as well. Yeah. And they're like, oh my god, what the fuck? I'm never keeping a creature in play. Is that it? Unfortunately, now it's the best time for me to top deck one of those vials, with one of which I sideboarded out. But, you know, it's fine. I'll destroy it either way. Oh my god! Well, yeah, sometimes it happens. Unfortunately, this is not 2010, so there are answers to this in their deck. One of which we saw game 1 in Abrupt Decay. So, with that in mind, I think I might even have been happier with a land, but we'll see. If this survives, I'm happier with this. If this doesn't survive, I would have been happier with a land. So, I'm still unsure if I'm happy with the vial or not. This is the Schrodinger vial. Also unsure if I play Power Driver. Cons of playing it would be I don't have a good card to remove Pyrokinesis. Pros of playing it is it might protect my vial from an Abrupt Decay. Even if they decay my vial and I draw a land, I can attack for 5 and I have some pressure on. So also I can still get rid of this War Chief. Oh, Sylvan Library, okay. Yeah, land now would be sweet. To make sure that that Sylvan Library does some... Not, okay, not the land. Oh god, land would have been so good. Now I really want this vial to survive. 2 more turns at least. Again, if this vial had been a land, I would have been in a great position right now. But yeah, it's not like I was thinking of siding out a mountain instead of a vial, so I'm happy that I didn't, because I'd be happier drawing a mountain. Okay. There are 5 cards now to have life. I imagine they must have at least a couple of X1s. So maybe they bait me into Pyrokinesising a large creature. This is fine. Before Oh, please draw land. Land now would be everything. Yes. Oh, I should have bolted. Oh. Why didn't I was just talking and I had the play in my head and I didn't do it. God, if I lose this ringleader to a Thoughtseize, I'm gonna be very annoyed. I could Pyrokinesis this and War Chief ringleader. I don't think that's the play. I don't think they play that many Thoughtseizes. I'm gonna be very annoyed if I fuck this up. I mean, I already did. No, talking and playing is hard. Kudos to all streamers. Well done. Okay, so today just got one card. That's upsetting, but it's fine. Yep. Because they only have 2 cards. So now, yeah, I'm gonna vote the oof. So if they don't want me to use Vile, they have to sacrifice this, and that means that I can just cast War Chief. Okay. If they don't, I can get War Chief in play and Ringleader in play, and hopefully get some red cards. Keyboard is cool. Now I'm happier with Vile. Yeah, boy. Jesus. So I cannot War Chief into Ringleader again, which is sort of insane, and I really want to do. And hopefully get more cards. Could have just jammed this Siege Gang Commander, but I have Vile coming in at 5 next turn. Oh my god. Oh, how I missed this. How I just absolutely missed this. I could Pyrokinesis that. I think I just let it trade. I don't see how I can lose. That's terrible for them. I mean, they have to do it, yes, but you know, it's just terrible. Because they know I have the Pyrokinesis, they're gonna have to crack this and destroy Vile. So yeah, I lose my Vile, but I have 2 War Chiefs in play, so who cares anymore? Sure. Get rid of a Matron. Some classic. Classic Goblins. Which makes me so happy. And this for the crew. Another one. Alright. 2 wins. Alright. This league paid for itself. Alright. 2010 so far is the best year. It's the numbers. The numbers prove it. I mean, that kind of deck is like what Goblins is designed to beat from back then. Like that type of play, like very efficient removal, very efficient mana, very efficient card draw. I mean, not so efficient, but consistent. You have to keep this. Don't like it. No idea what that does. Yeah, if I just draw lands for the rest of the game, I think that's my best chance of winning. I'm going to discard one or more cards, put that many +1/+1 counters in this. Oh, is this Fluctuator? And then it just one-shots me. That would be cool. Bye, 2-drops. It was good to see you. Oh, wow. This is pretty neat. Would love to have one of my 2-drops still in my hand. But no, I just have no place. Want to have another decent game. Cannot block this. Let's hope it connects. No. I don't think there's a world I win this, so I'm gonna say 4, 5, 6 already. No, yeah. The card seems quite spread. I'm getting a Scrapper in just because it's fun. Should I get Pyrokinesis? I think might be useful as well. I'm just thinking about the lane lines. Maybe on the draw, because they had Ox of Agadia's Faithless Looting and something else that was good. Bounce is decent. Things are decent. Power Driver is the one that doesn't look great, right? Bringing more removal. I feel like this makes sense. Maybe. Maybe I'm very wrong, because I haven't played against this deck yet. But yeah. Sure, got a Vial. And my Tuk Scrapper. So, if the odds are in my favor, I live long enough. Oh! That was scary. To have this Tuk Scrapper destroy a hollowed one. So I don't think I played, strange as it sounds, I don't think I played this. Oh god, I thought it was an in-tune. But maybe it is reanimate? No. Okay, so they have Orcish Bowmaster in hand. Do I even? I need to draw some gas. I'm not gonna win the game with it like this. Just Jesus start, but I need to draw stuff. If I just throw my things, because their things are more efficient than mine, I'm just gonna lose, and I need to keep. In my hand. I think I'm just passing his turn here. It's weird that this sounds. There it is. So that's just hitting the dome, which is fine. Can get a Mogwai Marshal to block. And what's coming here? Sure. Detective Phoenix, that was the card that wasn't there. Oh, okay. So it can be stowed from the graveyard. So they could have done it, but they didn't. So now this is the way. So I kill this 3 and this. So they lose everything. Can wait for it to resolve as well. But I may just want to be cute. And I remove. I have to remove Tuk. Okay. Do I want this to die? So I could just let it die. I'm gonna pay for the echo. Because I don't really have, like, I'm punished if I get a 3, 4, or 5 drop. I mean, 4 or 5 drop. So 6 cards in my deck. Matron as well, I guess. 10. Okay, 10 cards in my deck. And 8 of them being, I mean, 10 being the best cards that I could draw, apart from Chieftain. Power Driver is decent as well. But because yeah, it's red black. I feel like having the token, having the Mogor Marshal still alive, can be beneficial in a later turn. Don't know how yet, but I feel like it can. Okay. Took a while. Yeah, I'm gonna pay up. I'm gonna draw a ringleader. Regret all my life choices. They play like a burning grade. I'd be so upset. Weirdly, I'm less upset about this. And I got my token. So, sort of worked. And the first card was Port, so good thing I didn't have Ringleader last turn. Let's see what we. Oh, come on. Some bullshit right there. Yeah, this is how we lose now. I have to tap the big. Oh god, can hit for 10. Just 1 mana and can hit for 10. No, they don't have anything after that. And it does get flying, right? Yep. So we got 4 or 5 cards. Siege Gang doesn't do anything, so no. Now this mountain doesn't do anything either. Yeah, that boat would have been really good. Yeah, that I guess this happens, but it is a bit disappointing when you get the draw 0 ringleader. That's meant to win the game, but yeah, again, I feel like this had legs. I kind of really want to play with the newer list now because I feel like this is just doing well. Like, not good enough, clearly, but like that it always kind of has a chance. So I feel that new list. I think yeah, next time we're gonna play Eli's one that we played on the Turner Week in Prague last time, because I feel like we're gonna have a good time. So don't know, just have a feeling, or maybe I'll just end up putting more ringleaders and gem palms in every deck that I play, and part drivers have been so cool. But alright, this was Christian Björn 2010 Dutch Nationals top 8 Goblins list. Tuned to play against Survival of the Fittest and combo, but you know, want to see how things are going. Let me know if there are any lists that you think I should revisit, and we'll keep going. See you next time. Bye.